Hello everybody, it's Charlene Bauer, Ladies Offroad Network, and welcome to the fourth day of giving. We are having so much fun with all of these fun sweaters. It says, up to no good. Oh no, wait, it says meow good. I know, it's so much fun. Yeah, so you just get to look at this fine, happy cat throughout the evening. Looks a little bit like oil, just a little bit. It's kind of fun. We have some huge giveaways tonight. I know. I tricked y'all, didn't I? You thought that the biggest giveaway is going to be on Friday night. Well, it might still be. So you better be showing up tonight to get registered for tomorrow night. But we do have our BFGoodrich Tires giveaway tonight. And maybe one of my favorite topics, our convention. So we started our convention 7 years ago. Can you believe this? And this will be our 7th annual convention that we'll be talking about tonight. I even drew you guys a graph. That's how serious I got. Yes, so if you are just coming in to these 7 or the 5 days of giving, thank goodness only 5, right? This is our annual 2022 5 days of giving, where we talk about the 2023 plans. These are all your save the dates, getting everything on the calendar, ready to rock and roll. My goal is to make sure that you guys understand what the possibilities are. Get it down there, make your planner. And if you and I need to chit chat, we need to put some things together, we need to understand what we need to do to be successful, let's do that. And then after the first of the year, you'll have the opportunity to register for all these great ideas. We're also doing giveaways, and the way that we roll in the giveaways this year is you have to be present. So engage, have some fun, say hello, say yes, 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 can't wait. Of course, I love those ones. And then I go through, and it's been a lot of fun reading all of your guys' comments again. Sometimes, especially on the 5 days of giving, it gets going so fast, and I'm reading my notes to make sure that I got everything going. I don't see them all, so I love rereading everything as I log your names into the spreadsheet. And then we have the spreadsheet right here. So I got my computer right there. With some more hashtags, by the way. We got some good hashtag submissions last night. That was pretty entertaining. And then in order to win, you have to be a member, which if you're not a member yet, there's still a couple of you. We need to make sure that we get you helped out with that, get you onto the membership phase. We do have the yearly membership at $97, and then we have a lifetime at $327 or $67 for 6 months. And then, whoosh, you are a member with all kinds of entertainment and fun that's attached to that. More will be on that tomorrow. Lots more on that tomorrow. And then you have to claim your prize. Yes. So congratulations. Everybody from last night claimed their prize live, which makes my heart fall. Yes, throw some hearts for the ladies. Arlie and Erica won the two $250 gift certificates, and Tara and Tamika all got the $50 giveaways. And so excited for that. They have all been claimed. Yes. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. I know. So if you're just joining in, you have to see, it's the cat. It's up to Snowgood. I know, isn't it funny? Of course, there has to be a cat sweater in the lineup. Hello. And look at its face. It's like, I don't know. So let's get started with day 3. Now, oh no, I mean day 4. How about day 4? There we go. That's a good plan. First of all, how do we do this? We're doing our $50 giveaway first. This is $50 of Ladies Offroad Network cash. You go into the drawing, you go into the spreadsheet for that. Now, last night, I did not play by my own rules, and I realized it afterwards. Remember I said if somebody doesn't claim it, then we go back to that night and pull a name out of that night's hat, not the current night. And I didn't do that. So guess what? The 3 from last night still get their claim, but we're going to go back to Monday night's group in order to do a $50. Then we have our two $50 from tonight. Boosh! That's how we're rolling. So with that being said, we have cool. Are we ready? So we're going to generate, and it is number 21, and 21 from Monday night is Danielle Wilcher. Danielle Wilcher, and I think I already saw you on. So this is from Monday night. All right, so that's the one I should have done yesterday. The 3 from yesterday still stand. And now we get to do two more $50. Two more $50 in order for tonight. Okay, here we go. And this is Ladies Offroad Network Cash in order to have some fun for what you have coming up. Number 47. 47. Dana Foster. But Dana Foster already won a $50, correct? Dana Foster won one on Monday. I'm double checking. Because Dana already won one. Triple checking, yep. She already got one on Monday, so she doesn't get to get another one. No. All right, so we get to do it again. See? Isn't this awesome? Okay, number 15. Number 15 is, how funny is this? Dana Anderson. Let's just change the last name. So, Dana Anderson, $50. That's awesome. That couldn't have been more funny, couldn't it? Okay, so $50 for Dana Anderson. And then number 4 is Emily Evans. Emily Evans, number 4. So $50 for Emily, $50 for Dana. And then if we go back to the original one on the day, Danielle, $50 for you. Whoosh. And I haven't been looking, so I'm sure those have probably already been claimed. We'll see how that goes in a minute. But the big prize tonight, the big deal, is the BFGoodrich Tires giveaway. Now, this is super awesome. I am very proud to be a part of the BFGoodrich Tires team, and always talking about these tires and how much they mean to me and the safety that it brings to me, and getting us down the road all the time so that we can do things with you guys. So I think I saw Tim is on here right now. Everybody say hi to Tim if you haven't. Oh wait, and there's Carrie. Awesome. So Tim and Carrie are both on here. That's even awesomer. And yes, hashtag tires are sexy right now is the hashtag that we started for BFG tires, because they are. They're not just big black things that roll around. There's all kinds of technology that goes into them, and information, and like, oh my gosh, who even knew that this was happening? So tonight is the big BFG tire giveaway. You get a set of 5 tires up to 37 inches in either the KO2 or the KM3. The KO2 is our all-terrain tire, and the KM3 is your mud-terrain tire. And as you need to, we can talk about that if you win it and are kind of in the middle of understanding what's going on. So very exciting to have that as our giveaway tonight. I know. See, I kind of thought I was throwing people off, because normally, you know, that would be a Friday night kind of giveaway, but you always got to play. You got to play every day. You just never know. Awesome. So yes, thank you everybody for saying hi to Tim and Carrie. Hashtag tires are sexy. Everybody at the BFG team is just always a huge support, but you guys see Tim a lot on all of our West Coast events. You see Jonathan at the East Coast events. If you get to some of those East Coast events and you're like, hi, I'm with Ladies Offroad Network. Yeah, that's Jonathan. So that is our big giveaway at the end of the night. I know, you just gotta wait. You gotta hang out. You gotta wait. Okay, so tonight's big topic. I've been telling you a little bit about what it is, but you don't know really what it is, right? So tonight's big topic is the Grandmama event of the year. This is the one that I'm asking you, if you pick one event one opportunity to travel, this is the one. And I've hopefully put it into a position where you guys have a lot of opportunity with traveling for one time and putting one investment out there. Are you ready for this? Because it's strategically different, but new. Strategically fun and exciting and big. So this is now going to be termed our Ladies Week. Ladies Week in Moab. We're going to do it in Moab. The date is going to be September 9th to the 18th. Okay, so write these dates down, September 9th to the 18th. Then don't freak out, because I'm going to tell you how this week, these 10 days, 9 to the 18th, is going to work out for you. In fact, I even drew you a graph. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get to the graph in a second. So the convention is a 4-day opportunity. It's a 4-day event. The convention dates is Monday the 11th to Thursday the 14th. The convention is a package. You come for the convention. All right, that's that. You commit to those 4 days. It is a ton of learning. It's all learning. That's what we do at Ladies Offroad Network. You are not out on the trails. You're not doing everything. You're in a classroom, but a hands-on environment with things moving around you. It's not, and we are learning. So you will have a bunch of opportunities, as we did back in the back before 2020. So here we go back to that statement of 2020 really changed things, right? If you've just been part of Ladies Offroad Network since 2020, things have totally changed. And I'm not always going to say for the better. Like, we did it. We made it, and we're back to 2023. So we still had our convention in 2020, even though it was our non-lawn con. We went and hid in the forest and went camping. 2021, we barely pulled it off. We were like snuck back into a hotel and did the best we could. This year, everything was going okay, and then crazy happened, and we went to Moab instead at the last minute, which was a purposeful thing in order to ramp up for 2023. Remember, 2022 is bigger, better, badasser, and we have definitely been doing that. So as we move into 2023, everything I just did in 2022 for the convention is going to piggyback, and I'm very excited about it. So the convention days, the 4 days, go back to our old style, the 2017 to 19, when we were first doing it, where we have a bunch of seminars throughout the day. You're picking them. You're going to be angry at me because you're not going to be able to attend them all. I know, it's like a catch-22. Either you get to go to all of them or you don't get to go to all of them. So, and we've done both. And either way, you're angry. So guess what? I'm going to give you way more to choose from, and you can just be upset that you can't make it to all of them. Like, clone yourself, right? So we're going to have a bunch of different options for you to pick throughout the day and learn whatever matters to you, and what segment is most important to you. We also have motivational speakers during that time. We have tons of food, of course, because we like to eat. And we have a bunch of other projects that happen in those 4 days, including our Give Back project. So lots packed into 4 days that will come out as the big package. So what I want to help you understand is, well, that's the 11th to the 14th, but Charlene, you told me the 9th to the 18th are the dates, right? Yes. So there's options. Life is all about options, and that is what I'm also presenting to you, is about options. We also have the Wilderness First Aid training. Now, I am a huge advocate for as many people as possible to do Wilderness First Aid training. This is not just your CPR that you get at the local, first aid Red Cross. This is, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, can you help somebody? And it's a mindset more than anything. It's not like you have to have any kind of medical training. It helps you with the mindset of what to do when you're out in the middle of nowhere and there is a challenge. So I am such a huge advocate of this that we actually are going to have 2 Wilderness First Aid training opportunities for you to take advantage of, the weekend before and the weekend after. And don't worry, I'll show you the graph in a minute and how this all lines up, all right? So it's technically a 3-day class, Ladies Offroad Network. So the 2 days, the first 2 days is the technical class, and you actually get certified. Every 2 years, you have to re-up your certification, by the way, if you want to keep it legal. And then the 3rd day is a Ladies Offroad Network day, one I've asked the instructors to do, or I do it myself, where we go out and we have like on-trail applications, right? Where all of a sudden somebody is bleeding from their head and, okay, well, we got to use the tools that we just learned the last 2 days to figure out what we're going to do. Just kind of batting it home, right? There's a lot of practical while we're doing the class, but then that 3rd day is the big one. So we have those on either edge of the weekends so that you can either come in early and do it, or you can stay late and do it. The other option that you have during that time is also a 2-day trail training. So this is something where people always are asking me, like, I want to learn how to spot, I want to find my lines, I want to get some driving skills, you know, out on the trail. And that's not something that you can learn while we're doing our in-classroom style. And I say in-classroom because we're out and about, like we're not sitting at desks in a classroom. Some of the seminars will be, but a lot of it is hands-on, you guys. A lot's hands-on. And so that spotting and finding your lines and all that, like that's super hard to do unless we're out on a trail. So I'm also going to be offering 2-day trail trainings the weekend before and the weekend after, right? Are you seeing how this is setting itself up? You got to make some choices. I know, it's super challenging. So it's also going to be limited in numbers. And that's going to be a big game that we're going to start playing too, is limiting the numbers down to where the Wilderness First Aid has a certain set of numbers. And once this one fills up or this one fills up, like it's full. Same with the trail training. We can only take so many vehicles on each one. And then of course we do have passenger seats still available, so we can still play the passenger seat game for sure. We also have some certifications that are going to come up. We've always done our Tread Lightly certifications during the time of the convention. I have another certification that we are working on right now and making sure that it can come to the convention. So that will fall onto the schedule as I understand when we can have somebody that can host those classes. And that will be coming up into the future. So with all of that being said, there's something I have left off. And this is something that is very much wanted, and I'm doing it in a very interesting way. So we have our 4 days of a convention, Monday to Thursday, right? We have our 2 days of 3 days, Wilderness First Aid training, Wilderness First Aid training. We have our 2 days trail training, but what about Friday? You haven't talked about Friday yet, Charlene. Like, this is not, my calendar schedule is not working out. Yeah, so Friday is an independent day as well. So these are all add-ons. The convention is its thing, and then each of these are add-ons, is our adventure day. And I am very excited about how we have decided how to do this this time. The adventure day, there will be multiple adventures offered. And each adventure will have a price to it because it has its own little setup and what we're going to do and go out there. And the star, I guess we should start here, is if you do the beginning Wilderness First Aid class, your 3rd day out is your adventure day. So if you do the first weekend of Wilderness First Aid, your adventure day will be the Wilderness First Aid out on the trail day. Everybody else gets to choose, and it could be a 4-wheeling thing, it could be a kayaking thing, it could be a hiking thing, it could be all kinds of things. Like, we'll have a list of different adventures that you could take on in the Moab area that will have that will fit you. And the other goal to this is we will be theming them after some kind of activity, knowledge base lesson that you learned throughout the 4 days of the convention. So like, even if you're going out on a hike, it may be very well themed around photography. Maybe if you're going out on the kayaking, it may be very well themed around mapping, right? If you're going out on the 4-wheel drive, it may be very well themed around recovery. So there's going to be different things that you're going to be able to choose from, which again, you're going to hate me because you're going to want to do them all. I know. All right. So here's your graph. Remember, at Ladies Offroad Network, you get to learn how to read backwards. It's another skill we teach. Right? So it's backwards. I know, but guess what? At Ladies Offroad Network, I'm going to try and write backwards, so don't judge my handwriting here looking like kindergarten, but I was able to get it going forward for you guys. How about that? So essentially, you have the opportunity to do wilderness first aid or trail training in the first weekend. Remembering your 3rd day of wilderness first aid is over here. We have our 7th annual convention for those 4 days. It's a lock and load exactly on that one. How do you like this with my eyes over the top? And then we have our adventure day on Friday. So you'll be picking what your adventure is that you want to go off on. And then we have the other 2 options, wilderness first aid 3-day here that will roll into Monday, or a 2-day trail training right there that rolls into that. So extremely excited about our week, ladies week of education in Moab. Very, very excited about this. And there's so much to learn. So much to learn. We have some very interesting people that are going to show up. I did change the dates on for a few reasons, and I'm excited to put this into consistency. So from here forward, it's always been the first weekend in August. I do feel like we would pretty much set down going this first week in September, and hopefully in the Moab area. Now, back to, what were the 3 words? I got to go back to yesterday. Complicated, confusing, and challenging. The CCC. Somebody came up with a great hashtag yesterday. CCC. I wrote them all down, you guys. Where is it? BBB, CCC, full send. Like, yeah, that's what it's all about right here. So the CCC is, we have to wait for approval now because we're so cool and we're doing it in this way. I have to wait for the county's approval. So until I get that, which hopefully will be by the end of January, we cannot go live with any kind of registration or anything else. So what I need you guys to do is block out your time, put away your budget, and understand that this will happen one way or another. And that's what we're up to. Like, this is the hardest part about doing this stuff in December and giving you guys the dates, is it's not all on my shoulders anymore. Like, I gotta wait on other people and their timelines, which legitimately their timeline is January is when they approve September events. We can't get anything approved prior to that. So, so understand, this is the plan, this is my plan, and now I gotta wait for somebody else to tell me that I can do it, which you know how well I do at that kind of stuff. Yay, right? Okay, but I have confidence. I have confidence, and today we came up with a plan B. If we do get rejected, like, why would we get rejected? And the answer is, I don't know, but it's been known to happen. So we did come up with a plan B today, which I feel good about also. So with that, I also feel good about telling you, put it on your calendar, let's mark it down, understand that there's a little bit of gray area right here, so that when the moment does come, I can say, remember when? Yeah, about that. But super excited. I love the full week. We're gonna have a bunch of opportunities for everybody throughout the week. So it doesn't matter what level of an off-roader you feel like you are, you have a space here. It doesn't matter what level of interest you have, or if you're a driver or a co-driver, you have a spot here. Like every single person that is a lady that is in the off-road or outdoors should be at this event, and I'm very excited about that. The other piece of the pie, Moab is an iconic place to visit. So some people are like, oh my gosh, it's really hard to get there, it's really hard to stay there, etc. We will be camping on site. So you will register through us to camp. It is not expensive, so we will be camping on site with where we will be at. Motorhomes to tents, it doesn't matter. It will be on site though, and there will be only a couple of hookup spots, not very many. So if you're interested in a hookup spot, that will be a separate conversation. And then we also have a hotel that is close by that we have a relationship with, and it's a gorgeous hotel. So again, we can get you wrapped up in that pretty quick, and we want to get those dates on their calendar as well. So if this is something where you're like, I want to get the hotel locked in, let's do that. Let's do that sooner than later and get your hotel locked in. So this would be something where you can email me and say, what's the hotel? Hotels are the same way. Like, they don't charge you until you show up. And if you have to cancel or we have a date change based on the county not appreciating the package I put together, then we will go from there. All right. But I don't want to change anything. We know how this goes. If there's a change, it's not my plan. All right. I'm very excited about this whole plan. So that takes care of where, Moab, when, September 9th through the 18th, but you understand the core is September 11th to the 14th. Like, those are the days you do not miss. The others are optional. Adding in wilderness first aid, adding in trail training, adding in the adventure days, adding in the certifications. You notice I don't have the certifications on here yet, but they'll probably fall on these border days. So people that are trying to travel can travel in, travel out on the Saturday, Sunday, right? Being able to camp and hotel is very close, so it's very nice. It'll be very easy for everybody. And pricing wise, it'll be similar to last year. Shouldn't be too different. I'll have to look at it once we understand what the budget looks like, but we should be right in the same price range. The adventure day will be independent, and that will also be based on what you're doing. So those adventures, when they come out, they'll have some dollars to it. Wilderness first aid should be the same pricing. Trail training, the 2 days, is usually the same pricing. Tread lightly is the same pricing. Like, everything should be right in region of everything that we've done in the past. Like, we're not upping any pricing. All right. So who's coming to the convention? Yes. And you need to be bringing a friend, right? So we also have this whole thing where you bring a friend, and it's a really big deal. So this one, we want to blow this one out of the park, especially the first one, where we're really big timing it in Moab and saying, hey, we're here for the whole week, and it's the ladies' week. We've been doing this in a progression where I've kind of been keeping it on the small side, especially the last couple of years. No, we're expanding. Let's find our friends. Let's find our new friends. Let's invite everybody. And let's make this thing like the raddest ladies event of the year. I'm also really pushing out into the ladies groups. Like, you guys see Roxy's on here quite a bit with the Pacific Northwest and the tribe that they run up there. I'm pushing into a lot of these groups and saying, hey, come on, bring your group down. Like, let's put them into a camping spot together if you want. I'm fine with that. But let's get these ladies out. We are education. Ladies Offroad Network is education. That is what we are. We are not your local trail ride group every weekend, right? We've kind of had to overcome this challenge a few times. The local groups, as in the tribe, as an example, like that's who you go wheeling with every weekend. But the education comes from what we're doing so that you guys can have a great time within those groups. And that's what we need to make sure that all these groups are understanding. So if you happen to be a part of a group and you want to introduce me to whoever the leader is and say, hey, yeah, let's work together, let's do some cool things here. It's not a competition. It's a education so you guys can have more fun and more excitement. All right? Yeah, so I think that handles tonight's conversation. Quick on tomorrow night, so I'll give you the carrots for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is everything else. So we've done a lot about calendaring. There's a couple things, there's like one more thing that we need to put on the calendar, I think, for tomorrow night. But tomorrow night is our day-to-day. Tomorrow night is our every piece. I ran a report today, and I sent it off to our lifetime members. We had 70 opportunities for ladies to participate in Ladies Offroad Network in 2022. That doesn't include this 5 days of giving because we haven't been tracking everybody. That doesn't include all of our live at fives. There's 52 more of those, right? So there's 57 more to add to it. These are the things that we have tracked your name and being a part of something. That's a huge opportunity. And if you're not taking advantage of those opportunities, my question to you is why not? Right? Like, why not? Why are you not taking advantage of this stuff? And so tomorrow is the how do you do that part, I feel. There's more pieces to the pie that I'm going to reveal that we've been working on to be bigger, better, badasser. And I'm very excited and a little nervous to tell you about it. Plus, of course, all of you guys tonight, we got you registered into the giveaways tomorrow. We have quite a few things to give away tomorrow. But tonight is the big BFG giveaway. Come on, hashtag, what is it? Tires are sexy. That's right. We should probably also hashtag built on BFG. That's their legitimate one that everybody tracks. So do both of them for me just because I love to see tires are sexy. Go ahead and put in a built on BFG as well. And let's do this BFG giveaway. What do you think? So it is for 5 sexy tires. Either KO2s, which is the all-terrain, or KM3s, which is the mud terrain, up to 37 inches. Up to 37 inches. I know. I don't know. Are you guys ready for this? Am I ready for this? Generated 53 is the number. 53. Her Facebook name is Josephine Lynn. Her real name is Jody. Jody, you won the BFG tires. Woohoo! This is so exciting. So, Jody, you won the BFG tires. Josephine Lynn is her name on Facebook. Trust me, I get it. Everybody has to have an alter identity some days, but we do know it's Jody. I know who it is, so we're fine. BFG tires, this is so exciting. Up to 37-inch tires, and she does all kinds of cool, they like have all kinds of cool old builds going on in their garage right now. So it'll be fun to see what she decides to put them on. All right, and I don't know if I've seen her on yet tonight, but let's get her going. I know, somebody tagged Joseph. It's Josephine Lynn. I know you guys are friends with her. All right. Yes, so thank you, Tim. Thank you, BFGoodrich Tires. Thank you for all of your support and everybody that is a part of BFG that supports Ladies Offroad Network. It's been a huge and great relationship. Definitely appreciate it. So, yeah, I know. Now what? It's so exciting. Hashtags. So last night I read some more hashtags. let's see, I'm going to bring this closer because, so here's some more. And again, throw down your hashtags right now. Like if something is consistently coming back, I actually almost used one in my email today. So one almost came out and I'm like, oh, I gotta wait. I can't use one until everybody kind of decides. So if you were loving that there's a certain hashtag that we should use, you know, bigger, better, badasser was 2020-22, BBB. No, we cannot use complicated, confusing, and challenging. We can't do that, even though that's what BBB really turned into, right? So Barbara Rainey said, say yes, 2023. We had a Bring It On with Cindy. We had Lisa say, choose your hard. And then she put a description, which I liked. It said, learning is hard and schedule is hard. So choose your hard. Like, which one are you going to work through? Hashtag challenge accepted by Day. Of course, we have the level up, and I've seen it in here a couple times now too. Just Get Out There by Emily. Pam was the one that did BBB, CCC, full send. I'm like, okay, no. I love it. I wrote it down. I'm like, I started laughing, right? Hashtag Dream Big, Go Hard by Kristen. I like that one. Hashtag Long Gone Wild by Cindy. I love it. That is just so funny. And I'm scared of that one too, because remember when we pick a hashtag, like this thing happens. We didn't understand what bigger, better, badasser meant, did we? So I'm a little concerned about Long Gone Wild at this point. Hashtag Make It Happen was Tamika. Hashtag Girls in Gears by Jody. Hashtag Got This, Kim Allen. And then hashtag Rocking to the Next Level by Linda Ryan. So there's a lot of great ideas. I see some more getting popped in here, so I will check those out as I rewatch in the morning. Remember, you have until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to have people watch or watch the replay so that they can find out about the convention and they can get themselves registered for tomorrow night's giveaways. And their giveaways, we do have multiple things tomorrow night in order to give away, which is pretty fun. We have multiple topics to talk about tomorrow night, which is kind of our day-to-day stuff. Like, I've been giving you the big picture. Tonight is the one that matters the most to me, as far as if you can only make it to one, make it to the convention. Okay, this is where you're going to meet all the ladies. In some ways, Bonnie's helps at one point. She's like, this is our family reunion. This is when we all get back together again. You know, this is the reunion. Everybody talks about, oh, well, we went on this trip and we should all get back together again. I'm like, yeah, we do. It's called the convention, right? I tried to put it all together into a big block of time so that you can make one trip and get a bunch handled. If you come in early, that's great. If you stay late, that's great. You stay for the entire time, that's amazing. You can only make it this year for the 4 days of the convention, that's okay. Or the 5 days, the convention and the adventure day. That's okay. Make it happen. Like, do something for you and, you know, invest in yourself, right? Invest in the education. That's what Ladies Offroad Network is about, is education, so that you guys can go out and have a great trip and a great time as you continue forward. All right, with that, this is our goodbyes for day 4. Tomorrow night, oh yeah, I got another sweater. We have one more fancy location for our backdrop. I hope you've enjoyed all of this Christmas spirit. It really does help get us into the Christmas spirit too. So I appreciate it. We're up to Snowgood right now. Meow, meow. There's your laugh. Start working on your calendar. Email me, ladiesoffroadnetwork@gmail.com. Your calendar is pretty well set at this point. That's where we're at. And tomorrow night is filling in all the rest of the gaps. We're going to have a ton of fun. All right. Until tomorrow night, have a great night. I do appreciate you all very much, by the way. Good night.